Hey, business casual listeners. I've been using the Brio air purifier for a little under a month, and I'm highly impressed with the performance. It has drastically improved my indoor air quality, and its patent advanced particle removal technology is second to none. It's also incredibly convenient to use and maintain, making it an ideal choice for anyone looking to improve their home air quality. I've noticed a few cool things so far. You can feel the air becoming clean. It dries out the air a bit, so using this with a humidifier would be ideal for those who like to retain some moisture in the air. My ceiling fans, where I use Brio most often, has less dust buildup. Some need to know starter info. When I first plugged the Brio in and let it run, it had a strong plastic smell due to high heat injection molding residue. Wiping the Brio down with soap, water, and a microfiber cloth, then allowing it time to fully dry, helps significantly. A surprise use case I did not expect was when my wife was cooking and the salmon got away from her, and the smoke in the house started to fill the kitchen. I quickly grabbed a towel and began to fan the smoke from the smoke detector, not to wake up my sleeping 6 month baby. I realized this would be an excellent job for Brio. I grabbed it from the living room and plugged it into the kitchen, making the job of not setting the smoke detector off a breeze. In just 2 weeks, it helped my air quality and dust accumulation and helped stop my baby from waking up. Do you even have to ask? Yes, I recommend the Brio. As a special offer for my listeners, use code MILES, MYLES 15 to get 15% off the Brio. And let me know what you think about this incredible machine in the comments. Peace. Yo, welcome back to Business Casual. I'm your host, Miles Brown. And today's episode is about balance. Balance is such a hard concept to truly master in business because once you level up in business, you have more and more jobs and responsibilities that you give yourself. And when you're super ambitious and you want to accomplish multiple things at once, your ambition can complicate things if you don't have a system to stay in order. And one of the main things to keep you in order is, are you following the commandments as adhered to in the Bible? And when you come to business, it's about honor, character, because above all, Yahweh is concerned with your character. Because your character is who you are when nobody else is watching. And if that's on point, then there's nothing really hindering you from living your life to the fullest, because you have the backing of the power of Yah. And you're gliding on, like when they talk about having a perspective change, when your power comes from Yahweh, you can walk on water. You can conversate with the devil and win, because the word calls him a liar. When you concentrate on the love Yahweh must have had to set us up the way he did by allowing us to win from the beginning, the only thing we have to do is live through it and walk the path that he set accordingly. And one day that will seem like a privilege. Right now, the world is trying to trick you into doing everything against Yahweh. But the truth of the matter is, they feel yucky on the inside. Because purity comes from a pure place, and the only thing pure is Yah. Everything else is
squalor and squill. He said our righteousness is as of dirty rugs. Not rugs, dirty rags. So imagine all of the filth that you clean up with a rag and how dirty it gets. And understand that our spiritual stink can only be cleaned by Yahweh. So when you deal in business, you have to deal in character. And those who deal in character sometimes seem as though they've lost, because a company may get over on you really, really good, not send you the money and you've done all the work, or employees can fall out and you paying them on time, paying them the correct amount, but they're not showing up, they're not doing what they're supposed to do, they're calling out. And then there's times when it's all clicking, when you reach balance. And balance comes in when all of these systems are working seamlessly, and it's almost as if checks just appear in your account. And that's because the Father has put things in such balance, and you've given your soul, body, mind, and will and emotions over to allowing that power to work here on earth, that the things you can accomplish in a day, the heathen can't even think about. And the Father, Yahweh, says that a good man should leave his children's children an inheritance. Children's children's children, or something crazy like that. So to live in a world where some people just believe they can put in the bare minimum their whole life and not push themselves to learn new things, to upgrade skills, to continue to press forward at a fastest pace as you possibly can, because you're only given one life, it becomes hard to face every day because it just feels like you're losing. But if you tap into the power of Yahweh, he can keep your perspective as high as the eagle, higher than that, space, higher than that, the throne room of Yah, where the book of life is opened and he can read it at any time he feels like it. The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. That power is so significant, most people can't even ponder on it for long enough to understand, if I believe this, I can dedicate my life to a power that great. And he had time to sit there and write a book with prophecies because he knew the beginning from the end. And if you look out the window, or this black mirror that you're holding in your hand, you will see that the world has gone completely upside down. What's right is wrong and what's wrong is right. And it's blatantly, every day, pushed in your face. And the thing you have to do is remember, Yahweh's power will fill me to do positive and good and not evil. But positivity and good are no exchange for what Yahweh would want. Some things that he asks us to do may seem crazy to us, may seem counterproductive to our life. But a lot of times, if we just let the power move, we will understand that he wants something far greater for us than we can imagine with our puny brains and minds. But it takes being humble It takes being in his presence often. It takes fasting, because your flesh tells you so many things every time you wake up, every second of the day, every minute, every hour. And you have to subdue your flesh by meditating in the Spirit. So take your time, get balanced, and realize that every day, just put a little bit more to the puzzle. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And the more you do that, the monstrosity or the excellent architecture of a well-placed plan will materialize in your life behind you as your past resume piles up. And as that resume piles up, you will reap the fruit of the harvest of that work because it can't be taken away from you, because the Spirit powered you to get that much stuff on your resume. Because waking up every day is a true hassle for a lot of people. But when the power of Yahweh is in you, you become anxious for the next day. And it feels weird to not want to be alive, because you can see the vision, the future of what the Lord has from you. The more you sit in his presence and you see his ideal usage of your life manifest in flesh right in front of you. And that old wicked flesh that wanted you at the club, that wants you out partying, that wants you out revelry, that wants you doing all of the things that's going to lead to hell. Yahweh will bless your life with things that lead to life eternal. And those things will bless you more than the fleeting pleasures. This is why Moses could walk away from the palace. He saw the fleeting orgies and the pleasures and the vast wealth and everything that can buy, slaves, all of that. He was right there. He understood what a Pharaoh could command in Egypt. He lived in Pharaoh's house. The pyramid. So imagine walking away from all of that and understanding that I'm going to lead my people in a completely different way of life. And Yahweh above will take care of us. And he killed armies for us, squashed armies for us, led us through the wilderness by a pillar, a cloud, allowed us to eat manna directly from heaven, because our Father is real. And when you truly give yourself over to that power that wants nothing but a separation from you and evil, because he comes to divide the wheat from the tare. A lot of people don't listen to the wheat to the tare, but it's a difference between a wheat which creates nutrients and a tare, which is a weed that's not fit to be eaten. One gets thrown into the fire and one gets brought into the storehouse for an appointed time. And I truly believe most people want to be counted in the number, but the pleasures of this world call so deep, so hard, that some people just fall off. But there's always a decision to be made every single day. Will I follow Christ or pleasure, which is sin, which is Lucifer, which is the false light, like a mosquito luring you into a bug zapper? You don't even see it coming because the light is so bright and so beautiful, and it mimics because it's artificial. The Bible says that Lucifer can manifest right in front of you as an angel of light. Whole time the darkness, like Christ said, if your eye be of darkness, how dark could it be? The depths of that black is manifesting in eyes. That's why when you see somebody possessed, it's something completely evil about a completely all black eye. But when your eyes are clear and pure, like a baby's eye, and you look in there and you're like, wow, that baby hasn't even breathed in any bad chemicals, or his liver hasn't turned his eyes jaundice, or the whiteness is just of purity. It reminds you of how clean the Lord will clean you up to bring you into his fold. Clean you up whiter than snow with no chemtrails. Until next time, I'm your host, Miles Brown. Really hope y'all got something from that to understand that we need Yahweh's perspective. Business is always going to be great. It's just, what season is it? Is it harvest season? Is it planting season? Is it transforming season? But Yahweh knows what season. And if you're walking with him, the season doesn't even matter, because you're going to learn something. Peace. Hey guys, do you like to save? Well, I think saving is one of the best things you can do to jumpstart new projects and things like that. And one of the best things I suggest is saving on autopilot. So if you follow my link, there's a Acorns app link, and it's a cool little investment folio where you can like take $5 a week out of your bank account and transfer it to this account, and it literally invested into the stock market on autopilot for you. And I suggest putting in a 5, 10, maybe even $15 a week, and just allow that to grow, and set a calendar point of when to check it and check your account. Because, you know, when you save, you want to be able to save and not think about it every single day. So once you set that auto transfer directly on the app to your bank account, I would just, from that point, set a time to look at it. And I would say look at it every 6 months or something like that, 6 to 12 months, and see how that money adds up. And tell me what you think about it. Follow the link. You can sign up today and get like $5 instantly. And then, like I said, just do an auto $5 or $10. Sell a calendar invite to yourself to check your Acorns account. Let's say 6 months to a year from now, and kind of see what you got in there, you know, and tell a friend. Peace. Ranking of Kings. Yo, bro, you want to do a podcast?
Let's do a podcast.
I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, let's shoot, man.
We're gonna talk anime today. Just a deep dive. What have you seen?
What have I seen?
Yeah.
So lately I've been watching Crazy Enough. I know this may sound corny, But I've been watching One Punch Man lately.
Everybody love One Punch Man.
But I've been fixated.
Why?
It's just.
Is it season 2 or is it season 1?
So this is season 1.
Oh, see. Yeah, season 2 it fell off for me, personally.
Exactly.
But season 1 is the best situation I've ever seen. Like, that will live in infamy. You know what I'm saying? As one of the best animes to ever do it. The humor, like how sharp it looks really good. It's futuristic.
Really good.
It looks really, really good.
They did a hell of a job on that one.
That was crazy.
Like, for real. And just and now it's like all this canon talk, the new generation of canon talk that we're getting. It's just like, wow, man. These kids in their canon talk, like, who will win between this fighter and this fighter. If this fighter had this and this fighter had that. And a lot of times, the standard in all of the conversation is One Punch Man. He's often brought up in those conversations. Who would win between One Punch Man and Goku? That's a big one. Who will win between One Punch Man? I don't know. This isn't technically anime, but it can be, I guess. And Clark Kent, Superman. Who will win?
But see, that's why I can't wait for them to remix what they did with that one
Who
game.
will win?
What was that game? That anime crossover? It was supposed to be so good, but it fell off so quick.
It was I'm looking at it. I can see the freaking game, but I can't remember the name of it. It just slipped my mind just like that, yo.
Yeah, that game.
Right, that game.
That shall not be named, I guess.
I can't believe I just did that. I was pretty good at that game, too, by the way. Noah would kick my tail, though. Noah was crazy.
He was good.
That goes, hey, I'm telling you, I got a 14-year-old, to all you listeners, that wants all the work.
Oh, man.
What's it called, man?
And it's wild because...
Jump Force.
Jump Force. And then there was an anime fighting game before that preceded it. That came out before Jump Force. I remember seeing it on like PlayStation 3 and up, and it was like an anime beat 'em up joint. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Let me see. This is a real conversation. We actually have to. Let me see.
I didn't even know there was one before Jump Force.
Yeah. Oh, these two new.
Made me bring the Jump Force back on it, bro.
Oh, this don't go back far enough. I'm in a post-millennial algorithm. Before Jump Force. Oh, J-Stars.
J-Stars?
You never heard of J-Stars? Victories?
And why did it just pop right up, yo?
Yo, this game right here was like...
Yes.
That was the first time I got to play with like Hunter x Hunter characters. I was like, oh, this joint tight right here. I like J-Stars. J-Stars was alright.
I don't remember this joint, bro.
I know it was a very obscure title. Not a lot of people was on it like that.
So what you watching?
I like Ranking the Kings. I like
I wanna check that one out.
I like Blue Lock. Blue Lock might be my favorite anime. Like Blue Lock legitimately is like that joint gets me hype. I can't watch Blue Lock and not be hype. It's all about soccer, but I never I like sports animes, but I kind of be curbing them. But this is a sports anime done right. It keeps you hyped through the whole show like it's supposed to. Like you watching Dragon Ball Z, but this Bama's out here just playing soccer. You like, whoa.
Putting that energy in the soccer.
Yeah, they level it up out there. Right?
Ooh.
They leveling up.
Yeah, man, they got one off. What's the one that's centered around basketball?
They got it on Netflix now. It's on Netflix. I never liked it. I tried to watch it so many times, I can't get into it.
No.
But, Kuroko's Basket.
But that came out. If they redid it,
It would be vicious now.
They probably pull it off now. Because that was done back when basketball, it wasn't what it is today.
Right.
They tried though.
They did. The basketball today, if they did it, it would be crazy. Like a Kyrie in an anime just going crazy. They'd be like, Slim, what? What's going on?
Bro, what if somebody need to try that? Somebody need to try that, you know?
Put that anime together?
Yes.
That's a good one. Freaking Kyrie.
People with powers and stuff like that.
And Kyrie's story is crazy too. So putting that in an anime would be a mean show. You know it would.
Kyrie would be like a Zen master.
Yep. That would be crazy. But I don't know what Kyrie got going on. You know.
Service channel. Let me see what's good, bro. Oh, let me show you. So this is what I was watching.
Oh yeah, let me see.
Oh, my fault.
No, we good.
My fault.